All right, so we are gonna have the tomahawk steaks here shortly. Actually, it'll be a little bit before we get there, but what I'm gonna do is just make a little mix to where we can lather the meat, and then, which is pretty simple. It's gonna be any type of butter. I always like to use RK. 4 tablespoons usually, but I just kind of eyeball it a little bit, just kind of mix it in. Close. And then just do a tablespoon of minced garlic. That smells so good. Same with, this is Montreal steak seasoning, McCormick. So the steaks are we smoked them a little bit today, and so yeah, I have 5 tomahawk steaks that smoked earlier today on the trailer, and to about an internal temp of 100. I didn't want to go too much. You know, people usually, from what I've seen, smoke it to 120-ish. But once we put this on, we're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna reverse sear them. So I smoked earlier today on my trailer. So I like to put it right here, right in the middle. Don't want to go too high, and then you kind of over smoke it and stuff like that. We just want a good subtle smoke to it. Right here in the middle is fine. Pit's already rolling about 275. And we'll go ahead and put the meat probe into, actually, I'm gonna put it in right here in between. Don't want to put the meat probe on a rib, but you want to stick it right there. Kind of get it deep there. And then we'll go back, let this smoke a little bit. Till that internal temp hits about 100, we'll just let it ride. Probably take about 3 to 4 hours. As long as I maintain my heat, which is pretty doable right now since it's already hot. So, but other than that, that's pretty much simple. A lot of people like to roll it up or internal temp to 120 and then do the sear, but I think 100, 110 is a good temperature. A degree is can make a difference on the meat. I think everybody kind of likes theirs a little bit medium rare. Me personally, rare.
Yeah, I want to mooing.
Yeah. So, but this is gonna be a little different today. So since we got the smoke on it, so we'll just do, when we get back to the house later on, we'll just do a quick sear, and it'll be ready to eat. One tomahawk will probably feed a couple, and I know we're gonna have a lot of hungry couples here later. So yeah, so we'll see you back here in about 2 to 3 hours.
All right, see it.
This is Chris with 1836 Barbecue. We're at my location at 1365 West County Line Road, open Saturday and Sundays from 11 to 3 if we can make it. Sometimes we sell out, but earlier this morning we put the tomahawk steaks on here. We haven't cut them up, so we just want to get a little smoke on them. They hit an internal temp about 105, and we're fixing to open it up and shake them out. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and wrap them up, and then we're going to take them to the house, and then we're going to cut them up, probably about 5-ish, but and then we're going to do a reverse sear on all of them, and I think they're going to turn out really good. But let's check it out. Woo, hot. Oh shit. So let me double check, make sure. See what the internal temp is. They're looking good though. Got a good color to them. They're not overly smoked. fat cap kind of peeled back a little bit, but that's all right. Once we give that a good sear. So yeah, it's internal temp's about 98, so I think they're good to go. Plus they're going to continue to cook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are going to be awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right.
Cool, cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, those are going to be really good. So then I'm going to give, it's got a good, actually good crust on the outside. Yeah, that fat cap kind of shrunk off a little bit. That's fine. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. But once we cut them in, we'll reverse sear them. But I mean, I think they all look pretty good. Internal temps right at 100. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and wrap them up, take them to the house, and we'll do a reverse sear here shortly. And we're going to be using butter, garlic, and then also some more Montreal seasoning, and kind of mix it up as a little paste. We'll cut the bones into the steaks, and then we'll go ahead and put that butter on there, kind of like a paste, and then we'll go ahead and sear them on a griddle, on the pit, in the
Cast iron.
or cast iron, yeah, cast iron griddle, and on the pit, and give it a good sizzle. And I can't wait. I want to eat them right now.
Right.
They look delicious. So yeah, we'll be doing that here shortly.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Oh,
Do we need like a drum roll?
right.
Okay.
Oh my.
So I got big old paws. So I mean, look at this monster.
That came, I'm not kidding, that came off of a brontosaurus.
Maybe.
David CJR says, hashtag things that I don't want to know about. Well, David, we need to know what context so that way we can say it again.
About the cow laying.
Oh, no.
No, I think it's the vasectomy.
I mean, to be honest with you,
Probably.
that's exactly what I would eat it.
It's beautiful.
Just like that.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
So I'm just gonna set these off here first.
Look at the jiggle.
Yeah, look at that. Look at
Get some wiggle in there. Oh, I live with some jiggle.
Oh.
So we're just gonna, I mean, pretty much basically just put a quick sear on these. I think everybody would be good with what it looks like and taste.
Oh my.
Doesn't take much.
Hey, Joe.
Basically, that's it. Go ahead and take your knife or your spoon, give you a good touch to it, smear it in. You'll see that all right, like that. Good coat on there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and flip it over. This is the end, so it's already got seasoning on it, but does not hurt because this is a humongous piece of meat. Basically, just rub it on. Because a lot of it's going to come off anyways once you sear it, but it just kind of gives that little extra sizzle and that smell. So basically, that's all you do. I mean, you could always add more to it. I know once you flip it over, it kind of rubs off a little bit. Just kind of look how beautiful that looks. So we're gonna get that on both sides, and we're gonna continue to do it with the rest of them. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. Cast iron skillet, screw it. Don't use it anymore. Get your fire going. I mean, it gives a good char on it. Taste. I mean, this one right now is about, seriously, 10 seconds away from being pulled to put on here. But look, I mean, that looks beautiful. Let it get a lot of the char, and we'll go ahead and throw a couple more on there and go from there. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the iron skillet anymore. This is the way it's supposed to be.
Let me see that side. Oh yeah, that's.
Look at that sizzle.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna get closer.
here.
Ooh, that looks amazing.
Doesn't take much. It depends what you want to do. So this one's going to probably be about a little more than rare, or a little well done. Well, I guess we'll find out when we cut it
cut
open.
into it, that was pretty much medium.
So
medium
yeah,
rare.
that's. I mean, what do y'all think? Give us some comments. What do you think? I think that looks actually
That's
perfect.
That's how I eat it.
So yeah, take this in the kitchen. We'll go ahead and finish up on the rest, and I'm going to load up the rest.
The only thing a skillet gives is a little bit deeper of a crust.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't know. That's just.
Yeah, that's looking amazing.
It looks amazing. All right, let me
Marissa
go
says,
outside real
where
quick.
do you even buy meat like that? Beats the hell out of me, Marissa. I think you have to like go to Fred Flintstone's local grocery.
What's going on out here?
It might be a little hot or heavy though.
Ooh, that's heavy. Like the mosquitoes on.
So yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be awesome right here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good char on both sides. Started off with the iron skillet. I don't like it. I like it better like this. You get a good char on both sides. Not too heavy. I mean, it still looks delicious. Got a little smoke going on and a little fatty right there.
Oh yeah, it's still on fire right there. Oh, let's stay on fire. That shit's fire.
So this one I'm cooking, look at it.
Ooh, man.
That looks good, but it's going to be a little medium.
Less than charcoal. But
That's beautiful.
But
Look
it
at
really-
that spread. Oh my gosh, they smell so good.
they really do.
Well, you're gonna have to watch the video back because I said some nice sappy stuff about you.
No. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's a secret.
So, let's see here. Now we're going to have to, where's that cutting board?
Right there.
I watched it. You're welcome.
Jalissa was outside when we said nice stuff about her too.
All right, so, didn't wash my knife.
Ooh.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
That's all good.
Shots fired.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, so let's go ahead. All right.
Gosh, the flies are
Little
awful.
bastards. Let's go ahead and check this bad boy
Oh
out.
my gosh. Frankie's like, I came just at the right time, just in case something
Yeah.
falls.
Well, he can have this.
That almost fell.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
ready.
yeah, Let me go.
Chris would have caught it with his barbecue ninja reflexes.
Frank, you don't
Hey,
knock over the
yeah.
cables, buddy.
Oh yeah, me and Frankie would have been wrestling over that piece of meat.
Oh.
But no,
He's giving
seriously,
hugs.
Frankie, look at it. Oh, we'll love this right here.
Look at his face.
Yeah, look at.
He's like, Dad, please. Please.
So, I mean,
Let me get close to that.
it's just.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not as fancy as that dude on TV or the videos or the Instagram or whatever, but oh my gosh, look at that.
That is heaven.
It is
It
heaven.
smells like heaven.
Oh, Suki even came down.
I think Google would appreciate this. Shout out to Google.
Yes, I think so.
I mean,
It's beautiful.
Even Ninja. Yeah. Frank, crap out of that.
guess what, Frankie? Look at this.
Good eating today. That's gorgeous.
I'll get close to it. Right here. Ooh, ooh.
It's alright.
There we
We're
go.
getting it.
Here we go. All right, partner,
Yeah.
come here. One more.
You wanna? There we go. Swap the real
Frankie?
meat down. Oh no, that's a cheers. Cheers.
Yeah.
Wait, I want it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the best piece of steak I've ever put in my mouth.
Hear that?
That was really good.
Louder for the people in the back. It's the flavor,
Okay, dinner.
The fat
the
just-
smoke.
The fat just melts.
Yeah,
on the mouth. It's
It's literally butter. I
Yeah.
mean,
So, with this piece of steak, you don't want to overdo it with seasoning. And you sure as hell don't want to use A1 or any
Oh,
type of steak
if anybody comes near with any steak sauce, they're getting punched.
Yeah,
for
so,
real.
I mean, this is such a great cut of meat that, I mean, it's just amazing. And worth every penny, in my opinion. If you're going to spend money for a good steak, this is the way it's going to,
Oh, yeah.
you should spend it.
For real.
I mean, everything about it, and you know, we had a little hiccups right there with the skillet and all whatnot, but I think charbroiled above the flame.
You can't even
Plus,
tell. You
no,
can't,
you
honestly can't. It's perfectly cooked.
Yeah,
The crust is perfect. The flavor is perfect.
and like I said earlier, we put it on into my pits on my trailer and smoked it till it was about 105 degrees, I believe what the internal was. Pulled it, so it's been resting since. But
Oh no, it was 98 degrees, and then probably rested until.
yeah. So this is amazing.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
You know, I really enjoy this every weekend that we've been doing it because the food has been awesome, awesome people, and everything's just delicious.
Oh yeah.
Delicious. So, but yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, checking us out.
Excuse me, you gotta try
We still
some
gotta have the jalapeno poppers
Okay, my
and the
bad.
cheesecake.
Yes, I'll cut, while you guys try the jalapeno poppers, I'll cut a little bit of cheesecake so you guys can try that.
So there is plenty